Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Wartrain here. If you're new, do me a favor, please subscribe and click the notifications down below so you guys can get notified of every time I upload a video just like this one. And if you guys enjoy the video, do me a favor, please give it a like. But with that out of the way, today's video, guys, we're going to talk about this Nintendo Switch Ring Fit Adventure. This thing is pretty weird, I gotta say. I didn't know what to expect, but I did figure that this ring was some kind of fitness thing. It's pretty obvious because, you know, it looks like one of those tension, like a tension ring or something, and that's exactly what it is. And according to Nintendo here, you can actually adjust, you know, the tension on it. So depending on what kind of workout you want to get while you're gaming, you could turn it up or down. But I gotta say, this looks like it could be something that possibly does sell alright. You know, only time will tell. It could totally flop. But, I mean, it's definitely interesting, and I think the implications here could be big. I mean, we could wind up getting some pretty interesting fitness games. I mean, I'm not all for doing the fitness. That's just not me. But I think it's good for people that want to exercise and have fun. But I'm interested as the gaming part of it, because you know, even though you're moving around and stuff, you know, that can be fun. Just it can kind of put you into the game a little more, especially when you're squeezing that thing and you know, you're actually using that in battle. I mean, that's kind of interesting. And the difference here is this is more of a fleshed out RPG than just a bunch of mini games thrown together. Like, that's normally how Nintendo does it. Like, say the Wii Fit, that's what that was. It was essentially a bunch of mini games that you could do, and you know, it would just track all your you know, heart rate or whatever, and your body weight and body fat and all that stuff, you know. But this is definitely different because it's a game first and the fitness second. I mean, there is a lot of fitness to it. Like, there is a mini game mode where you can just, you know, get a workout, which is good. I think that was smart. I mean, why wouldn't you put that in there? You kind of pad out the game a little bit as well, but for people that just want to use this to exercise, that's perfect. But people that want to actually, you know, not really feel like they're exercising and kind of have fun while they're doing it, this could be really cool. I mean, you could see on screen the battling. It definitely looks neat. I mean, holding the ring in certain positions, squeezing it, twisting it, you know, to attack different enemies in different ways. Some enemies you have to use certain attacks to, you know, give them damage, but I think that's a really cool idea. And you know, this thing, I think if it sells well, which I kind of hope it does, because I think there could be some really cool stuff we could see from this RingCon. And the name's totally fitting. You know, it's genius marketing for Nintendo. But this RingCon can possibly give us a lot of weird things that you wouldn't think of. I mean, I would really like to see some kind of archery game with it. I just want to see how it would work, how the mechanics would work, and if it would actually be something that would, you know, actually work in game. It could not work and be, you know, kind of silly and just, you know, be like, all right, let's just use a controller. But it could be, you know, kind of intuitive and be fun, because you get that tension to it, which is different than kind of anything I want to say they've done before, as far as fitness. I mean, using the balance board for Wii Fit, I mean, that worked for certain things. I don't think it works so well for running. You weren't really going to run on that balance board, but like this thing, I could see the running in place being a little better pulled off because they do have the Joy-Con around your leg, and it can probably track the RingCon bouncing up and down as you're kind of jump or running in place. But the coolest part is they thought of was being able to do like a silent mode for people that don't want to be running in place in their house, everything's shaking, or you got you're in an apartment, you got your neighbors underneath and they're, you know, banging on the ceiling or whatever for you to quiet down. That can get annoying real quick, and some people just don't want that to be a problem. So they wouldn't be interested because of that. But Nintendo thought of that, and they put a silent mode on. And I mean, that could be for other people too that just don't want to run in place. I mean, you might just have to kind of bob your leg a little. You could probably just do it sitting down, honestly, and I'm sure a lot of people will do that. But definitely interesting. You never know what you're going to get with Nintendo. They're always creating some crazy stuff in that, you know, Willy Wonka Wonderland they got going on there. Absolute madness, man. I'd love to go behind the scenes just to check out the stuff that they're working on that you'll never see because, you know, maybe it just is too far out there, but it definitely would be cool to check out what they're doing because you just never know what you're going to get. I mean, they're always trying to come out with new things, new ways to game. It's definitely interesting. Just like we got the patents for the Joy-Cons that fold down. I mean, that's really, I think, a really cool idea. I would love to have a pair of those just to check that out. But this thing is interesting, and you know, I might pick this up. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of been tossing around in my head. But it's definitely interesting, and I'm interested in how good is it going to work? You know, is this thing going to be smooth with the game? Because I want to see how fleshed out the game is too, because it looks like, you know, they actually put a little time into it to figure out the mechanics, and nobody's seen this thing coming. You know, and it's good for the Switch to, you know, kind of try to broaden their horizons here. I mean, the Switch has done great and kind of focused on hardcore gaming, which is awesome, and I think they should have. But now they're trying something new, something different. This could be a whole line of things, but what do you guys think? Are you guys interested, and is this something that you would pick up? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm definitely interested to see what people think about the Ring-Con Ring Fit Adventure. But if you're not subscribed, guys, subscribe to the channel. I try to put content out like this every day if I can. But that's the video. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys.